Hey there guys, welcome to episode 17 now. Wow, we're flying through these episodes, I must say. Just spent a lot of time with stocking up that chest. Look at this. Look at that guy. Look at him. He's just out of pretty much all the places that I hadn't lit up. He just spawns there. Right there, right on that cliff. Let's take care of him. How do you like that? You like that? Actually, he doesn't have the new AI. Well, obviously, because this is like old as hell, but let's go on a... Fuck. Let's not defile my mountain here. Let's go on a de-rescue mission, shall we? Hello. You got a friend. That's great. That's just fantastic. So, what is it with this? This must be like spawning mountain or something. Let me just whack a torch up there. There you go. I'm not gonna harm you, buddy, but, you know, it would be cool... Actually, no, never mind. What I was gonna say was, it would be cool if torches could, like, if it had... Shut the fuck up, zombie. If torches had, like, a burning property, like, when you place it up on a wall, and a mob runs under it, under it. Oh my oh my gungans. Anyway, if you put a torch up on a wall and then a mob runs under it and their hair catches fire, man, I cannot speak today. Words in my mind are just not happening. But yeah, if you had a torch on a wall and then a zombie runs under it or something and then his hair catches fire, that would be funny. Well, I don't think zombies have hair, do they? I think it's just head. Yeah, he's still up there. But yeah, so I was thinking that would be a cool idea, however, not really, because then... Yeah, I think it's a double-edged sword, really, because I want fire to be more realistic in this game. I want, you know, torches to kind of catch fire on wood or whatever. And I want... Let me just concentrate here for a second. And I want it to be like interactive fire, like, you know, fire spread a little bit, just be a little bit more realistic, but yeah, it would suck because everything you love and build would be burnt down, so yeah, fuck that. But anyways, you probably just saw it then because I wasn't really paying attention to my revealing skills, but this is what I've built so far of the thing. It was originally called the Scorpion in when I was building it for the first time because it had a big tail that went up into the air. Why is there cave noises? It shouldn't be cave noises. I've pretty much covered every single cave there is in this area. But yeah, so I'm probably going to call it the Scorpion just because that's the first name I gave it. I redirected it, I built it around here. I know I said I wasn't going to do any work on it, but I got bored yesterday. Sue me. So yeah, I repositioned this to be the front, which is done, which is now completed. I really don't know the word for that. I've done that bit there, and the tower is still made of dirt. I actually kind of like it made of dirt. It's a nice colour, but obviously I'm going to change it eventually. I suppose I should cover the entranceway here. Just ignore this. This is like building materials and stuff. You can't see it very well, but as you come down, this is actually checkered. So you got half slabs and stone, and that's just a repeated checker pattern. But you can't really see it. You probably could once I put a roof on it or something, and then it will be kind of equalized light. It would be much easier to see with smooth lighting, put it that way, but unfortunately we don't have that, so that was the best update ever, I reckon. But I'm yet to do this part here. This was, in my original design, this was straight. I decided to give it a little bit of a curve. The problem with this is now it probably looks like a pair of underpants. Yeah, what can I say? But luckily that this edge is rounded, so... Ooh, the zombie's gone. Wait, did I kill him? No, I didn't kill him, did I? Did he walk off the edge? I wasn't watching. Anyways, yeah, so it's curved, doesn't look like underpants, which is good. It kind of looks like a bike seat from the top. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe. Yeah, a bike seat makes sense. So, on the back of a BMX or something like that. So I've got the main area up here, and this looks kind of cool. So I might find a way to connect these, like have a staircase that wraps around or something. I finally finished that staircase down to the floor because I kept falling off this damn thing when I was replacing the floor. And I'd always have to go back up through there. So I decided to just build that little bit there to get more materials and everything. Really not much explanation for that. I've got the entryway here. I might replace... I'm trying to refrain from using wood at all in this build because I want to do lava lighting. That's pretty much it. I want to do lava canals and lava this, lava that, and I can't really do that if the whole place is gonna burn the fuck down. So yeah, but that's what it looks like from the top. I think it looks pretty cool, pretty damn cool. I did do one staircase, which is what I just took to get up here. I think the longest... Nah, that's not what I want to say. I think the thing that's going to take the most amount of time is the glass dome, so I'm kind of reluctant to do a glass dome. I might change the design of it on the roof, maybe, because, I don't know, I want it to be dimly lit, but at the same time I want to light it with lava, and I don't really want a lot of sunlight coming in, so maybe I don't know. Everyone always has like really wide open sunroofs and everything like that. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to restrict it to maybe a pattern on the roof of some kind with smooth stone and cobblestone. I think that's probably my best bet. I should... Man, this is a weird, uncomfortable position I'm sitting in. I was like talking past the mic and talking just a little bit further. Tell me which is better. Voice test number 1, voice test number 2. Voice test number 1, voice test number 2. I'm guessing probably number 1 will sound better, so I'm gonna position my head like this for the time being. I'll try and keep it... I have to like bend my head back. I fucking hate this microphone so much, man. It's ridiculous. But it gets the job done, and many people told me that they don't really have problems with it, which is a bit weird, because, yeah, I just despise it with every fibre of my being. But, yeah, so I have yet to do the rest of this, and oh man, the scaffolding for this thing was a bitch, because I'd have to knock out a half slab and then put dirt down, and then if it fell down I'd have to go get it, because I'm short on them, and it was so terrible. But once I built this thing, it made it much easier to build staircases, because, yeah, you can't jump up 1.5 blocks. I think I covered everything. Upside down half slabs, not possible, so I just doubled them up. And that's pretty much it. Goes to the top there. Now, a problem did arise when I was building this. I didn't even think of this, but as the staircase comes down, and then it sort of follows the curve of the edge, like so, which is why it's kind of wonky. Now, the initial plan was to mimic this design on this side, so mirror it pretty much. The problem with that is that I've got a fucking mob system in the way, so I did do a little bit of counting and hardcore mathematics and everything like that. Matixpulse, word up. And I was like, alright, doing some systematic science and big words. So anyway, I figured that this is the 9 edge, and this is the first 3 edge. Well, yep, this is the 3 edge. So it takes up the 3 empty spaces from the last block of the 3 edge, right? So that's how I measure stuff. So 3 blocks in is being taken up. So then I went over to this side. So there's the 9 edge on that side. This is the 3 edge. This sounds really loud. No, it's all good. So last block of the 3 edge, and it occupies 3 spaces. That's the first free space. So following that, that means that the mob system would just brush up against the staircase if I did build the staircase on that side. So this would be glass and this would be glass, which is so ridiculously perfect. It is just remarkable. I think I built that thing in... I've had some close calls with it, I must say. I built it not really knowing what I was going to build around it, and then it just so happened to come here, and I'm like, yeah, that's good, I could have it in this side, and then I added a staircase and everything like that to it, so I'm going to turn this music down on my keyboard. Once again, you guys won't hear a difference, but I definitely will. It feels like I'm playing in a fucking cinema, man, it's so loud. But this is probably the best choice I could have done. If you're ever going to do a big building project in Minecraft, I have to say, build a mob system and set up item collection points nearby, because it is the best investment you will ever have. I am set, as you just saw, I'm set for life with this stuff right here. So, I mean, maybe not the arrows if I continue to do rage fire stuff, which I more than likely will. But yeah, so I'm going to have to replace this with more checkered things, but I mean, overall, I like this design. It's nice. There's not... I think I'm going to keep quite a lot of torches because by default, Minecraft Alpha has moody lighting. That's what it's called in current Minecraft, moody, which I like, but, you know, obviously it's not very practical because you can't see shit. So, yeah, I'm going to keep a lot of the torches and also do a lot of lava lighting. So, yeah. And, I think by the time this video goes up, I think this might be video 101. See, I haven't even recorded video 99 yet, so I'm probably going to do that after this clip. And I think that's going to be legendary, so... But you'll have already seen the legendary episode, so it's going to be like... Going back in time... Do 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 do. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit trippy for you, but... well, it's going to be trippy for all of us. So, I'm going to go record legendary now, because I just wanted to show you what I've done. I built this little thing from the edge, because if you remember in the last alpha episode, I had the staircase that began to come down this way, and then I stopped because I didn't realize how... or if I was going to connect it in a nice way, so I didn't end up building the staircase. What I did was this, and this might be a water drop. I haven't really decided yet, maybe a ladder down, or maybe like a little series of tunnels, perhaps, I'm not really sure. But I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. It's really odd saying that phrase in Minecraft, because many people will probably take it literally. But Adam, there's no bridge there. Durr. You must be some kind of retard. I'm just like, hey, that's offensive. You don't call people retards. Alright? Well, I'll see you guys in the next clip of this episode, but it will probably be a couple days before I record again, so I will catch you guys later. Goodbye! Welcome back. Okay, so in the meantime, I got bored. Last night, got bored. I was bored, okay? And I built. I built lots of stuff, and I built it well. The first of which I replaced the dirt tower with cobblestone, so now it's cobblestone. I've switched out pretty much most of the Matixpulse textures, the tools and everything like that, and I changed the cobblestone along with it, so now it's not as gold, it actually looks like a type of cobblestone that would actually originate from this stone itself. But anyways, that's for a different time. I finished the Matixpulse texture pack the other night and uploaded that and everything like that. Coolios, don't have to worry about that anymore, but I have done the other staircase. At least I think I did. I think I started to fall asleep while I was building this, so yeah, I kind of just went to sleep because that's what you do when you're tired. So anyways, I haven't done this part yet, just yet. Yetis, yet. But I did do this staircase and my calculations were indeed correct. To the closest digit, of course. Yeah. But as you can see, you come down here, it's straight, and then you come down here, and then it is perfectly in line, and it just brushes up against this, so it kind of combines with the mob system, the mob evader right there. So that is very convenient that that was there. I mean, it wouldn't be too much of a hassle to change it. Well, like I kind of just lied. It would be a huge pain in the ass to change it, but this works out quite well. The three pathway that I have can connect to that mountain type thing. Perhaps I can build something in there. That would be nice. But yes, this connects also down here, so maybe I could have a pathway out that way, and you can have this little offshoot. I'm not sure what word I was trying to say then, but offshoot. So if you want to collect your items, you won't accidentally pick it up if you're walking by, because that can be a nuisance. If you're not in the mood to pick up anything, you can just go, yep, fuck it, and continue on your merry way. I'll leave that there for now. Let's just update on this. So yeah, while I was building this, obviously, I accumulated quite a bit of mob innards. So that's always nice. But let's see, what else did I do? I added another ring to this thing. Yeah, I really like this new cobblestone texture. It looks a lot more castle-y, not as brown, which is actually good because it suits the other stone that I have in the texture pack. Doesn't look as weird or out of place, but I did 2 rings here, and that looks kind of cool. So I think what I'm going to do is actually build the dome out of cobblestone and have like smooth stone rings later on, or maybe I might just do a straight cobblestone dome and then have like different towers branching off, because I think that would actually look kind of nice. It would be a nice little design for certain things, and I'm really not sure what to do here. This is one of the most difficult things I've ever thought of, and it's just this single little square. What do I do? Do I have a water drop? Do I have a ladder? Do I have like it drop down a little bit and then have like a little tunnel that's like an archway that comes over the side? That could be cool. Like I'm gonna build a prototype for what I'm talking about right now later on, but yeah, so essentially I did the little bit of work in this scorpion building type thing, and I replaced the tower, which actually looks very cool during the daytime. You can't really see it very well at nighttime, but the way that the lighting works is that it's lit up from the inside out, so that I think I've already explained this before in a previous episode, but the top is the brightest, mid section is relatively darker, and the I don't actually know if there's a word for that for a tower that actually is the tower itself, the main area of it, like what makes it a tower, like the difference between a tower and like a fucking little building. I don't know. The leg of the tower, let's just go with that, the leg of the tower. That's the darkest part, so it looks really cool during the day, but you just have to take my word for it. Now in here, this kind of irks me. Look at this. Can you spot it? Can you see what's wrong? I'm going to give you a moment here to figure out what's wrong. Did you work it out yet? That was my favorite part too! Shut up, Dora, you fucking idiot. Alright, the problem is that this mine shaft, like you guys saw when I placed the center point for this tower on the grass up there, I just placed it arbitrarily. I was like, yeah, he looks good. Turns out, as I was building it, where did I go? Okay, I'm on the ladder. Let's get off that. While I was building this, I was like, holy crap, like I was observing it from the distance, and I was like, well, it's in line with it vertically. I mean, not vertically. On this axis, obviously, the center point is here, but I didn't really measure this axis, because obviously it's one thing off, because I didn't measure it. And as I was digging this out, I'm like, I could come up right above the mine shaft, and then, yeah, it doesn't. It's one off, and it doesn't matter that much because of this ladder. It sort of breaks it up. And it's like, yeah, I meant to do this. But, I don't know. Regardless, it looks kind of cool. I'm probably going to take away that dirt and replace it with cobblestone, have a little design, maybe a checkerboard or something like that. Alright, so this is what the scorpion building thing looks like from here. And my building projects are a little bit weird because I like to do a basis for what I'm going to build and then add detail to it later on. So if it looks like shit for the time being, that's probably because it's meant to look like shit. So yeah, no love or hate, it's meant to look like shit. That's the same, that's the same. I did add this little area here, which is just across from the mine shaft. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I might have a walkway that goes straight to it. Maybe. If I can find a way to intertwine it or something like that, or I might have a staircase down to there or down there or something like that. Or I was thinking of maybe having like a diagonal staircase over in that direction. I'm not really sure what to do, but I think that that's a nice little breakup for this area. Plus, I didn't feel really safe when I was getting materials and stuff like that, or when I had to mine that part out and then I had to put the dirt and the stone in the storage room. I kept walking through here, and I just remembered that time when that creeper was like walking around the place, and then he came and found me here, and I was like, fuck. Yeah, I didn't feel really safe, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to finally put a stop to that and put a window here, but the problem is I don't really know if I was going to have accessibility on this floor. I mean, I've already got the ladder that goes down to the bottom out near the testing area, but I mean, a different exit here would be nice apart from this little walkway down, so maybe I will go with a diagonal walkway, but for the time being we just got this random... Well, I could have a balcony out here, actually. I could build a little balcony, although it's very... This is very intrusive. So, I don't know. I don't know, but that's just essentially what I've built. I don't think I've missed anything. I did have the diamond tools, didn't I, last time? I think I did. I don't know. I'm not sure what I did last episode, which is kind of weird, but that's all the resources from fort blocks, all my coal that I've been collecting. So if you don't take any of this for granted, don't take this for granted, because you will eventually run out, and when you do, it fucking sucks, because then you have to go all the way back to stone tools, And yeah, well, I mean, it doesn't matter really in new versions of Minecraft, but in this version of Minecraft where stuff is rare, yeah, it sucks a little bit. But I remember the updates that Notch actually added more materials to the underground. Not sure if he added more diamonds, but I know he added more iron. I remember that. And I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna go caving heaps. And yes, I did end up, in fact, going caving heaps. So this is one of the best things I could have done. I didn't even think of this at the time, but like I honestly had no idea how I was going to build this, or that I was going to build anything on this big circle thing. But now that I've got the plan, the layout, the idea, what it's going to look like, and everything like that, while I do all those different things, these mobs are dying, they're spawning, coming up, dying, and I'm getting free stuff. So free stuff is always nice. I'm going to have to go make more bread. I just realised I'm low on health. But yeah, I didn't take in the GUI update, not update, texture. So I'm probably going to keep this the same. I really can't be stuffed to change every little thing. Let's see. But yes, I actually have an idea for Minecraft Season 2. Well, I'm not going to talk about it. Because if I do, then I'll just get more and more excited for it. And then I'll probably lose interest in this series, which I don't want to happen. I mean, I'm still interested in this series, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love Minecraft Alpha as much as the next guy. But I have a very good idea for Season 2. That's all I'm going to say. So basically what I want to do now is the prototype that I was just talking about for a little design here for this little square. So while I do this, I actually have something to talk about today, which is a little bit strange. So yay for building episodes. Do I have cobblestone? No, I don't. Better get that before I go up there. So yeah, this is mostly going to be cobblestone, by the way. Not sure if I actually mentioned that before. We'll use gravel for vertical pillars. That's dirt. So what I want to talk about today is kind of like a rant. You don't have to watch this part if you don't really care about building. Let's see, I want that there. Yes. So I'm going to talk about Minecraft's experience system and the enchantment system and everything like that, because I feel it's a topic that not a lot of people talk about, because I guess they're happy with it. But I got to admit, I am not a fan of the update. Hang on, let me get comfortable, because this is going to be a big rant. Alright, that's my adjusting sounds. Okay, so hang on, let me figure out what I'm doing here before I do this. So I'm going to have a little tunnel-like thing that connects. It's going to be like a vertical... It's going to be like a player tunnel right here. It's just like this. Okay. Let me adjust my chair. Alright, I think that's better. I think that's good. So I'll have a ladder that connects here. And I will have this. So it's like a hidden tunnel, but not really hidden. It's like an archway built into it. Well, a tunnel built into the archway. So it's kind of a thick arch, but... alright, so... I'm going to go down the floor and try and work this out. So, yeah, the experience system in current Minecraft. I know it's weird to talk about it in Minecraft Alpha, but... one of the reasons I don't like it is... I mean, I'm entitled to my opinion, and that's it. I'm a big fan of looking at things from an objective standpoint, so not really taking sides, but presenting why it's good. But I'm gonna, if I do like offend anyone or their opinion on the experience system, I will actually provide ways to improve it. So I actually thought of this the other day, so if I get it wrong, then yeah, sue me. So I think I'm gonna have the pillar like this. I think. Yeah, and then have like ladders that alternate. Yeah, that could be good. That could be good. Is this in line? Yes, it is. Okay, and I guess let's build this. So the experience system, where do I begin? The reason I don't like it is because it's not experience. Getting a little closer to the microphone there. It's not experience. In many MMOs and many games in general, role-playing games especially, there is an experience system, right? Which I mean, let's define the word experience for a second here. The word experience means you learn from your mistakes, or you learn by doing something over and over and over again, right? That's where grinding comes into play from video games, right? I just realized there's no way down here because I built that on a half slab, so if I place gravel it's just gonna fall and then break. Right, well, I'll probably knock this one out to get down. But put that down one. But yeah, so that's what experience is. You learn from your mistakes and your I guess non-mistakes, you know, what works for you and everything like that. That's essentially what your character is doing, and that's what video game companies like to represent in experience systems. It's like, oh, okay, you attack this monster, therefore you know better about attacking, you know what to attack and what not to attack and everything like that. Or, well, something of that nature. So the point I'm trying to make is Minecraft does not have that in its experience system. It's got a very odd experience system. It uses a system where you get the experience and then you lose the experience when you enchant something. So, and I mean, enchanting is not very fun. The tools and everything are great, don't get me wrong. I love enchantments. I love you know, getting a silk touch pickaxe. I love doing this, I love doing that. The thing is that you should not lose experience points. There needs to be two different types of experience points in Minecraft. I think, remember, this is just my opinion and what I think it could be to be better, because experience doesn't really fit the feel of Minecraft. The tools and everything are great. Once again, like, this is going to be really difficult to talk about because I'm probably going to offend so many people with my viewpoints, because, you know, that's how it is. You can't please everyone. But I think there should be two different types of experience, or there needs to be some kind of workaround, because at the moment it's not experience. You don't learn anything by killing the monsters. I mean, what would be cool in Minecraft would be stat upgrades as you get experience. So as you kill monsters, you know, those little green and yellow orbs that you pick up, well, they're used for enchanting. That's like money. That's exactly what it is. It's money that you can only use to buy enchantments. And even then, you don't know how much you're spending for what enchantment, so it's a gamble. But, I mean, just stop being overcritical here for a second, Adam. So, experience needs to be retained in some way. You need to learn. Like, if you kill a bunch of monsters and you get to, say, level 50, you need to be able to show that you're level 50, right? It's really hard to explain this. Like, I'm trying my best. I probably should have wrote it down, what I was going to say, and then gone from there. But essentially, it's you need to be able to show it. Like, it doesn't even have to be that complicated. Like, if I kill so many monsters, whether it's in an XP farm or anything like that, if I kill enough monsters and get to, say, level 20, then I should be able to show it with the next monster I kill. So, alright, I've killed, you know, so many skeletons. So that means I know that, you know, my dodging might be better. You know, arrows of skeletons might shoot a little slower and give me a chance to walk around. Or I might hit twice as hard. Or I might hit twice as fast. Or, you know, whatever. Just some kind of buff that I get from attacking so many monsters. That is experience. Not this money stuff that Minecraft actually has. And, yeah, I'm not really sure, because I'm no game developer, right? But I'm sure it could be improved as an experience system. I mean, they've improved enchantments and everything like that, because you spend a long time in front of an enchantment table trying to get the stuff that you want. But it's never really about that. It's about actually what the experience means. I don't think it should be called experience. I really don't, because it's just not. It's not. You don't get anything from it once you've got the enchanted tool. And once your enchanted tool runs out, what are you left with? You've got nothing. So there needs to be some kind of workaround for that. I'm not sure how to exactly fix it or anything like that. Perhaps you guys have different ideas or, I guess, experiences with this sort of thing, so you might be able to shed some light on the subject. But, I mean, it's just... I don't think it's a good system for the time being. I couldn't make better, but I'm just saying that there are ways to improve it. And, yeah, that looks kind of cool. That looks kind of cool indeed. But, yeah, something like this, probably with the rounded edges in some way. But yeah, that's pretty much what angers me. Well, not really angers. You mad? What sort of disappoints me about the experience system is that you kill all these monsters, you get all that experience, and then like you can't really show it in what you do, and then you kind of just enchant a tool, and then that's it. That's your experience. It's gone. There is no more experience. So I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me as a good system. For some people, it might be perfect. It might be a great system, but you know, everyone has their own tastes and ideas of what is good and what's not, and but it just seems a bit ridiculous to me. So.